computer anymore, then we'll get all their files. So I'll start sharing some of the stuff I've gotten so far with you guys, at least stuff I can. And yeah, we'll go from there. So let's go live on Instagram, see what they're up to. Hey, Aries of Instagram, what's up? Welcome, and welcome back to, of course, 'tis I, the only Archer with Archerastrology. Thank you very much for being here. All right, Aries, we are going to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for the week ahead, middle of May 2024-ish, or whenever you clicked on this reading and decided to come and hang out with me for a little bit, because my readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. And I do appreciate you for being here. If you can return the up for me, please. Love the like down here, which you don't have to, because I've been on your side of the screen before too. So I know it shows up in your liked videos, and then your friends are like, you watch Archer? Oh my goodness, there's like so many other tarot readers out there. Why would you want to watch him? But I still appreciate you for being here. So instead, if you like, or do both, I don't care, but at least subscribe to the channel, set the bell to all notifications, and check your settings in the gear wheel to make sure that you have your notification alerts turned on so your phone doesn't silence them. And then share the channel with at least one person you'd like to see happy and healed, okay? Let's make it crowded and just heal everybody. It's a thing we do. It's a genre, and I appreciate you for being a part of it. All right, Aries, we got a lot of big stuff going on right now. There is going to be a live all signs this evening at 8 p.m. I might do I usually say 7:30. If I can do it, I'll do it. But half the time I wind up late anyway. So somewhere between 7:30 and 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight, we will do a special live all signs, taking a look at the geomagnetic energies that are around us right now. And this Wednesday evening, I will be in Rochester, Michigan at the Downtown Tarot Company for a little tarot club. We're going to hang out, talk tarot. Go to Downtown Tarot/classes if you'd like to book and reserve your seat. Hi, Earth Angel. Thank you for being here. I love my Aries. You guys are awesome. And then Sunday, I will be in Allen Park, Michigan for a live meet and read event where you can actually come and hang out with me and the Michigan Psychic Fair. And you can get a reading with me, or we'll hang out and we'll check out all the awesome vendors they have. There's lots of cool stuff. That's this Sunday, the 19th from 12 until 6. Check out my community post and my Instagram for all the details and where it's at. And I'll see y'all in Allen Park, Michigan. All right, Aries. We're going to take a look at what's going on, because while all the other astrologers are out there talking about, well, if your Jupiter's in this sign, this is what happens. And if your Mars is in this sign, this is what happens. We know. We figured it out. All right. Archer goes a little deeper for you guys. I did some research. I met an awesome dude while I was down in Nashville this weekend. Planes work so much faster than cars. And I have learned a lot about the sun and about the weather of the universe. So I'm going to share the wealth with you guys. Hey, Alba. Hey, Jesse. How you guys doing? Thanks for being here. All right. Ooh, that's a lot of Aries. I like it. I like your placements. So we're going to check it out, because right now we are under what's known as a G4 solar event watch. The CMEs are actually producing those little bursts of light that you see. I'm going to talk about this more during the all signs tonight, but it produces the northern lights, the aurora borealis that we've seen, and also creates energetical wavelengths that affect the Earth's energy. Okay. Everything's energy, including us and Earth. So we're going to tap into that one. Well, y'all know what your dominant planet's up to. We know there's 4 planets in Aries, Taurus, yada, yada. Sun's in Taurus, the moon's in Leo. So my Leo Venus is energized and ready to shed some light on the subjects for you. All right. We're going to do a 9-card spread on the table with a 10th card outcome at the bottom. The Millennial Tarot has stepped in right now to handle the overthinking that might be out there in the energies with the solar flares that are going on right now. And the Music Tarot showed up to put a little harmony into it. We're going to double track. Throw a boatload of clarifiers at it, let the Grand Theft Auto and the Titanic Tarot have a chill session, and of course all the messages will be for your highest and greatest good only. When you're with me, we only fly the friendly skies here. I'm your ride or die for life. I got your back, and I'm your crystals, all right? So let's go for it. Aries and the one on their mind. Thoughts, feelings, emotions, etc., and so forth. Let's make some spaghetti. Let's throw everything at the wall, see what sticks. Here we go. All right, Aries. What do you have for you and the one on your mind? What's going on? Thoughts, feelings, etc., and so on. Here we go. Let's do it to it. All right, ready, Aries? You're born ready. That's what I love about you. All right, 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. We are off and running. Here we go. Bottom of the deck, and your outcome is the 3 of Wands. Your energy. I like when I get the sign that I'm reading for's energy in the outcome, because that means you become the dominant force. You get what you want. And especially with this being the Three of Wands, which is showing the energetical energies being right for what you're dreaming, what you're wishing, and what you're manifesting. The outcome is literally a thumbs up that you got this, all right? So, Three of Wands to the Knight of Wands to the Sun card on the Hanged Man with the King of Pentacles. Daddy's home, right? So I see your money is actually going to work out. Maybe you're actually like starting something like a side job or a side hustle or a podcast that the one in your mind might tie into or be a muse of sorts for you. It's actually showing the outcomes pretty good because this Knight of Wands here, Sagittarius energy. Also a little bit of you though. Even actually I'm seeing all three fire signs. Shows that you might be like a life coach or you're a social worker or somehow you're in the public eye and it's going to amplify. Maybe this one in your mind, like I was saying, is a muse for you, but your outcome is the sun. If you're on Instagram or you post, look, it says Insta famous. It's starting to happen faster than you thought. And with the Hanged Man, it might show that in the outcome, you get to break the Dolly Parton 9 to 5, and y'all get to have like this awesome forward lifestyle where you got the money on the King of Pentacles. All right, so let's do it to it. What is your present energy? The Three of Swords. Aries, you have been through a lot. Maybe actually even feeling a little nostalgic, Libra energy, kind of thinking back just onto what everybody's done to you over the years. For that, actually, you know what? I know my deck didn't jam, but Aries, you guys have a habit of like always being like, I'm fine, nothing's wrong. You're the life of the party. You show up first, you'll share your Spotify playlist. You'll always do it for everybody else, but never worry about yourself. So right out the gate by default, I'm giving you a spinny hug. I'm going to pick you up, and that awesome hair of yours is going to flail around in the wind while I spin you till your heels fly off, and you're going to giggle. You're going to feel a little happier because it's like Three of Swords. You're healing, and who's there for Aries? Who asks Aries how they're doing? I do. Something that feels like it's a little too real, where you just need a little bit of that, where you smile, you giggle a little bit, and the symptoms might continue. If they do, come on back for more hugs. Because right now you're heavy in the nostalgia, feeling like your current situation might not be going exactly as you planned or as you thought it would, but you're still making the best of a bad situation. Libra energy. What's your immediate influence? The World card. It's getting better all the time. Like the Beatles said, can't get no worse, right? So this year shows that there is something coming in for you. Even if it's just as simple as like maybe you met up with your family for Mother's Day or something yesterday, you went to brunch, and one little spark, one little thing that was said in your energy triggered a little catalyst up in your head, and you were like, interesting. What about that now, Archer? So we're going to find out about it, because you're actually not doing too bad with the World card. You're making it to a point that you're almost at the end of this Three of Swords energy. Like you can see the finish line right in the distance, okay? So what's the goal or destiny to get you to this point? The Ten of Cups. You just want some love. Pisces energy. Could be an Aries Pisces cusp on this. But you want some forward momentum that brings in that family you're looking for, where things are solid and you've got honesty and trust and that nurturing energy, like an equal reciprocal relationship, 100-100, not either side giving 50%, because you always give a full 100% to anything you dedicate yourself to. You just want the same thing, and it's coming in your way with the 10 of Cups, okay? So you're going from a Three of Swords energy straight up to 10 Cups in your goal or destiny. Now, what's going on their side of the fence? What's their immediate energy? The Queen of Wands. Your energy. Could be dealing with another Aries. Or actually what I just heard is, they're spying. So you got somebody really focused on you because this is your energy. Maybe they admire how much of a spiritual baddie you've become and like the ability to carry yourself, okay? This is somebody sitting there being like, why haven't I had an effect on Aries? Why is Aries looking all good? Maybe Aries doesn't even remember me by this point. Queen of Wands. So there is somebody wanting to have another like go around or another chance with you here, okay? We're going to definitely check that out. What's the immediate influence? Page of Pentacles. Maybe they've already sent a message to you, but this here shows that there's something in this energy that's keeping them grounded and stable, even just reflecting back. Whatever it was that you guys talked about, they haven't forgot any of the words of that day. Okay, this here might even be somebody at the gym, somebody you go to with, like you engage in like in events with or activities. You share hobbies, interests. They miss that about you. And I just heard we haven't done it yet, Archer. Ooh, we might have a choose your own adventure novel here, Aries. Aries, we have a plot twist. I have a feeling these two energies are two different people. Like maybe you had this one from the past on your mind that won't let you go. They keep playing, like I'm hearing that song by Sting, And the police that every breath you take, I'll be watching you. These ones that won't let you out of their energy, which might have you at your 3 of swords, repeating 3s on this. And then you got this new person showing up. I'm being told these are 2 separate energetical cards. So this could be somebody that's either they've attracted your interest, you could be checking them out a bit, or vice versa, where you have piqued their interest. This one's going to get interesting. Okay, cool. Way to start the week out, Aries. I like it. All right, let's take your 3 cards, add these 2 cards to it, see what potential future outcome is for you. It's the Moon card. Ooh, the secrets. Oh my goodness, I just felt that. Secrets will be revealed. When the moon shows up, and we do have a full moon coming up in Sagittarius later on, that's deep knowledge and the adventure of a lifetime. Sagittarius energy is literally the adventurer of the zodiac, especially if you're dealing with a Sagittarius or you got some Sagittarius in your chart. This year shows some secrets will come to light that people aren't going to be able to keep themselves quiet, and you're going to wind up being kind of the center of the show and the energies on this one here. So there's some things you're here to see about knowing. You want to know what this person's up to. You might want to know if this new energy, I'm being told you might have an idea who it is, and you want to know like how they feel. You want to know like how everybody feels. That's what that moon card is. The future influence in this connection is to reveal those lights and put the negative stuff from the past behind a little bit. All right, going forward, what's the incoming energy on this? 5 of Pentacles. The end of the ghosting phase shows up. Incoming energy is going to be that silence that we want to break. Casper the Silent Ghost showing up. I'm seeing stuff that you've dreamt about. Might even be from past people, past energies. Like you might even have someone that has already crossed over and they're kind of your guiding light. The dreams you've been seeing about allow this to end. And you guys might even wind up on a little trip going like glamping or just some kind of travel being involved, because it's the end of the energies of feeling like this wasn't what I planned it to be, Archer. So we're going to find out what it's about, because when something like this comes up as an incoming energy, I kind of see it as like if you're an Aries that has noticed those tones and the ringing in your ears, that's not tinnitus, that you have like some low level energies, like it's the deeper tones showing up on both sides, letting you know, hey, there's going to be some stuff, but the full moon's bringing it to light on this one here. All right. Environmental factors that'll be around this 5 of Pentacles, the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy off of this. And definitely an Aries. Are you an Aries that keeps your sunglasses on your head, or you got multiple pairs of sunglasses in your car? Because I'm seeing an Aries that really likes their sunglasses, okay? With this here on the Magician energy, this here shows that you're going to have this ability to manifest, to cut out the ones that decide they don't want to talk, they want to stay quiet, and take it from there. Where you're manifesting, you're on the center and the focal point in the forward momentum. I think you might be the manifester. If you've done that LMB Batman symbol test thingy, you might have found out you're a manifesting generator. The energies you're putting out are actually what's powerhousing everything forward to go towards the inner emotions and how you'll feel on this 3 of Wands, where you know the time's right. The 10 of Wands. Nice. You do have to get to this point of being tired, being burnt out, not wanting to repeat the cycles, which I'm picking up Aries. You'd be the first ones to say that and be like, we are not going back there, Archer. We're going forward. So you make it to this point of burnout where you don't let these 5 of Pentacles situations and all the ones that like to ghost and leave you on red, you don't bother with them anymore. You go forward because you're burnt out. At this point here, you're taking your power back and you're like, no, what Aries wants, Aries gets. Nobody puts Aries in the corner, right? 3 of Wands. It's forward momentum at this point because you've made it to this completion point where you're not letting this 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles situation spook or worry you anymore. You are now moving forward to the 3 of Wands, to the Knight of Wands, and you're probably teaching others. This is that energy like if you do remote work, remote healing, you're going to have more people showing up. You might be giving like TED Talks or public speaking engagements and stuff where you actually help people through it. All right? You've got some strong cardinal energy. Libra and Aries definitely. Sagittarius and Leo are both here. The World card showing up could be any sign at all, or where all of your placements are lined up, where you're not letting anything in the back 40 of your charts affect the front end of the charts, and everything's flowing beautifully like a train. So the 10 of Cups, you got Pisces, you got Virgo, Cancer. Ooh, what was that about? 4 of Cups to the 5 of Pentacles. Look at the repeat on this. That's confirmation. Somebody in the past has thought it was smarter or easier to stay quiet than to actually talk something through. Let's find out about that, because I already heard on that Queen of Wands that they're faking it. They're faking it. Okay, Aries? So let's see what's going on. Strong Virgo, Gemini, Leo energy, Cancer, Taurus, and Capricorn. But the World card hits all the points. So let's go. Give me everything you've got, God, please, and thank you on the 3 of Swords, the World card, the 10 of Cups. I mean, after all, it's for Aries. Woo, nice. Thank you. What do we got? 4 swords to the 10 of cups, to the 2 of wands, to the page of cups, and the queen of wands. Aries, we already have repeating cards, and they literally popped and flew out of the deck. You've got a repeating 10 of cups, which is confirmation. When I get repeating cards in my readings, that's letting me know, Archer, you're on message. Keep going. This is the direction. You're bringing out your 10 of cups to the 4 of swords, which this here, Libra, a little bit of Gemini energy shows up as well. It's kind of a cusper card. That the dreams you've had, you've been having dreams about what you want your life to be or what it should be. And then you come into the reality when you wake back up with the 2 of wands and you're like, why am I not there yet? This isn't what I thought it was going to be. But you're powerhousing through it. The page of cups to the queen of wands shows this is that nostalgia reflection because it's showing back to this one past energy that kind of doesn't want to let you go. Might be in a little bit of an ego trip. And Stevie Nicks is on this Queen of Wands card, rocking her sunflower hat on top there. I like this one, which makes me think of that song Dreams, which does tie into the dreams that you might be having lately about a direction you wish to go, where you just want some love with the Page of Cups. Little Childish Gambino shows up on this one here, rocking the hat. Aries, I'm talking to an Aries that really likes their hats. Now, it doesn't have to be a cowboy hat. It could be like, I don't know what they're called. They're those feminine hats that the girls wear that look similar to a cowboy hat, but they're a little smaller and bubblier. Maybe you just enjoy it. Or you like on your days off, or if you're going to the gym, you put on your baseball cap and you rock it. You don't mind a bit. This here shows that everything that you've been through, it hasn't gone as fast as you wanted it to. 4 swords to the Queen of Wands. Maybe even possibly this past energy keeps showing up when you least expect it. You don't really want it to show up almost even. And it's like if they can't come forward and confront you, then you don't really have the time for them. Honestly, with Page of Cups to the 10 of Cups. You do still love them, but you also just want some real love on this one here. It's like, if you don't, maybe you've even gotten to a point at the moment where you didn't have time for love, and you focused on your work, you focused on your little side endeavors, and the things just kept you on your own here, okay? Maybe like I'm seeing like a server or a bartender, waitress, hostess type of an energy, where you're like, I'll just pick up some extra shifts, not worry about this. Or you've had people in the past that have come right into your work, right into your place of employment, and be like, Aries, we have to talk about this right now. And you're like, no, we don't in any way, shape, or form. And creating that drama that you don't like. 3 of Wands. Another repeating card. You or them could be born on the 3rd. I'm also seeing the 4th or the 10th. Repeating 3s too. Angel number 333 will help you on your guided path for the energies you're feeling right now. The 21st, the 20th comes out. The Queen of Cups to the 8 of Cups with the World card underneath it. Very neat. Stevie Wonder shows up, and I just called to say I love you, which is neat because he wrote that song about the calendar. Literally each verse describes a part of the calendar. So this is something where you want a love that goes the distance, that's all year round, and like where you don't have to feel that they only make time for love when they need you. Not like that. You want something that's forward, unconditional. And on the 8 of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces energy, you've taken the time to walk away from the way that people in the past have made you feel to get yourself to that next level with the Queen of Cups. Madonna shows up, showing a whole new fresh beginning on this one where you're confident, you're loving, you've forgiven yourself, but they don't have the ability to forgive. So they've been stuck in a cycle and a loop that they keep trying to drag you back down to. And you don't want to go there. You don't want to be back to it. So at that point, it's like maybe you're feeling or noticing little glitches in the matrix and things that happen, okay? Those sunspot clusters that are happening right now, which are actually creating like coronal mass ejections, which are globs of energy coming off the sun that we see as an aurora borealis up in the skies. I mean, it hits on our poles, which is where the energy and electricity all reflects. Those things travel through the sky at 3,000 kilometers a second. So we're talking like 9,000 miles an hour, okay? You got to be pretty far out to detect that. And every time one of those hits the Earth and we see that aurora borealis and northern lights show up, it energizes people. Like think of like having an extension cord plugged into an outlet, but then the other end of it's not a plug. The other end of it's been chopped off and the bare wires are stripped out, and it keeps zapping people in the spine. It gets them going into a whole direction that you don't suspect. When you couple that up with all the Taurian energy in the sky, it's trying to ground out, find some real love, and like feel better about being on a stage with the sun in Leo. The sun in, or rewind, no edits here, moon in Leo, okay? Hidden underneath that moon is a lot of Leo energy to put you kind of on a stage or on a spotlight and manifest exactly what you want underneath these energetical bursts, right? Which, I mean, there's some strong bursts that can affect the past They can affect the mindset and everything where you go in a different direction. Knight of Pentacles. It happens faster than you're thinking on this one when it shows up like that. Cat Power shows up hanging in here on the horse riding in. Because even though it's taken forever and you've dealt with this for a long time, you will start to feel more energized with the solar flares that's happening right now. We haven't had energy placements like this directly since 2005. So if you think back to 2005, what you had gone through, even into 2019 was the last time that the cycle changed. Our solar cycles ended and started a new solar cycle in 2019. It's forward momentum. 5 of Cups to the Chariot to the Lovers. Literally, I say it here and it comes out here. Thank you, God. Grateful. The 5 of Cups shows that you're at the end of this 5 of Cups of feeling bummed out, a little overwhelmed, a little worried of just like, maybe it's just not meant for me. Maybe I'm just supposed to be here to do my work in this lifetime. No, literally, as I'm saying, fast direction, fast movement, the Chariot to the Lover shows up. Gemini, Cancer energy on this. This here is just, it's feeling more energized, your intuition strengthening. It doesn't have to be a woman's intuition so much as those gifts from God and your guides, your guardian angels from the other side that have come in. I'm talking to an Aries that you've had friends in the past that have gone down that road and have transitioned. All right, they stay with you. Everything is energy, and it helps guide you towards the direction and the love that you seek and want out of this. It's you're always guided to love because people never put you first, and yet you will do anything for everybody. Your rewards are coming in because it's a little bit of feeling overwhelmed about that, of feeling like it passed me by, or feeling like your prayers haven't been answered, you know. And a lot of that energy of just where any other sign might go, well, just Jesus, take the wheel. I'm going to let go, let God, not do a thing about it and just sit on my behind and wait. Aries is the first one to go, no, it don't work that way. We got to go forward on this. You don't like being stagnant, sitting still, and going nowhere. So you will actually take the initiatives, take the forward momentum. And if anybody else, be it past or present, is locked up in that cycle, even Jesus would be the first one to come down and be like, look, y'all, I got a really big wheel collection already. Have you seen it all? Whoa, right? When he was around, there weren't cars with buttons and controls and GPSs and all this electronic gadgets to go wrong. So Aries is the first one that you're going to look and be like, I'll keep my hands on the wheel. You just kind of tell me where to turn, okay? Just show me the guidance and I'll drive, type of a thing. Well, everybody else is like, well, just let him do it. You ever tried to drive 8 billion cars at one time? You know, it's magic. But you could be born on the 6th. I'm also seeing the 4th, the 8th, and the 9th show up, the 17th, 23rd, the 30th, and also the 25th show up. All right. The 19th just came out too, along with the 24th. So let's take a look at what's going on their side here, because you just kind of had enough. 5 of Cups to the Chariot, and you're like, feel free. Go ahead. Keep sitting around in circles. We'll just keep going with it. All right. So let's see what's going on their side, because you got this Choose Adventure novel, and I want to know a little bit more about that. Thank you. Grateful. All right. Let's Snoop. Let's go for it. Let's go OG Snoop Dogg on this. 8 of Swords on this past person that keeps wanting a third time's the charm with you. They're in your energy with the Queen of Wands. That's Aries energy. The 8 of Swords shows that they're a little locked up into it. They can't find like anything to talk about half the time. So they keep rehashing the old events. The same narrative keeps going on. And you're like, we've already read that book. I'd like a new book, please. And they're a little locked up into it, but they're two-way transmitting. So I see that they're receiving the energies from you and trying to figure out a way to work around it. 9 of Cups to the 8 of Wands and the Page of Wands. This is a little bit of like a word vomit energy that comes in, where maybe instead of just saying hi, they keep wanting to bring up some old type of energy in the past, or they continue to be stuck in their cycle of communication as God keeps guiding them towards that 8 of Wands. There's energy here to reach out and talk. With the 9 of Cups, they still feel a lot of love for you. So with this here, when you've got the 8 of Swords to the 9 of Cups and repeating 8 8s on this, August 8th might be a date that resonates to you, or if you're dealing with an August 8th Leo, this energy shows up with that 9 of Cups that they're faking. They're fronting on this one here. It's kind of like on this 8 of Swords, the first card out is their underlying energy and what they're going through. So this point here where they might reach out on this 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, is because they're getting dished out with the Page of Wands a little bit of karmic debt for what they did to you. And no matter how many times they try to sweep it under the rug or play Mount Rugmore, it doesn't go anywhere. And God and the guides are like, you got to address this thing. You can't just fake it. You can't go through this one here. And I'm even seeing off of this with the 8 of Wands to the 8 of Swords, that when this went down, they would word vomit to anyone that would listen. And then here you're getting text messages or phone calls or DMs and voicemails and that, where he's like, Aries, what the heck's the matter with you? Why did you do that to this person? That and you didn't. I see an Aries that didn't even respond on the Five of Cups. You were just like, well, you already know what you believe. You already know what you want to know. What's the difference? On this one with the Page of Wands, they were all fiery communications. This person here, even at the point where you guys had this fight and you knew it wasn't going to end well, at the end of on this one here, they would just talk to anyone that came out of the way. And so it wound up with an amount of silence. Hey, what's up, Laura? How you doing? Give me a little more on this. What's going on here? Three of Cups to the Temperance card on the Seven of Swords. They're trying everything they can to figure out a way to talk to you about this, because there's even someone that they talk to about you. Could be an Aquarius energy, Aquarius that you're dealing with, because all these people would lash out against you and you got put into backed into a corner where you're like, wow, does anybody want to hear Aries' side of the things? What happened? Or are we all just going to jump on the other person's bandwagon here? The Temperance card shows that they had to go quiet. Spirit kind of put the connection on hold. God decided to put it in a Ziploc, put it in the freezer by the chili, yellow and blue make green seal, until they kind of came to realization with the fact that there's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth of what happened in this one here. So what they did is they've got that same thing coming in. Anything bad they said about you, especially if they lied about it and made up the stories, that doesn't get forgotten. They can play like it never happened, or they can completely ignore you, go radio silence, not hear or see anything. God has a list bigger than Santa Claus, and he knows exactly what they did. And so anytime they ignore it or fight the situation, things go great for a moment or two, and then boom, karmic justice. Archangel Michael shows up and kind of keeps putting them into check on this, okay? They might have come across like co-workers at work that did the same thing, ratted them out for every little thing they didn't do. Like a spy at work that was like, hey, all Aries does is play, rewind. All Aries person does is play on the phone, doesn't do their job. Aries is doing all the work. Maybe you guys work together at some point or work tied into this one. So they keep getting more bad karma for what they did to you, all right? And it's that energy with Temperance to the Seven of Swords that if they don't heal and come in correct with the Seven of Pentacles, their Three of Swords is guaranteed for them. It's actually written in your energy. So you're the manifesting generator and they're receiving their karmic rewards. Well, you receive your dharma. Okay? So let's go forward on this. July 7th could be another date that resonates to you. I'm seeing repeated portal energies, 7-7 and 8-8. And with the lower tones, if you're noticing the ringing in your ears, then it could actually wind up being a little bit of like portal energy or divine guidance. Okay? Angel number 7-7 or 8-8 are those lower resonants that are your base points. It's like a radio blackout with the sunspots, those solar flares that are emitting off and coming our way. Granted, we have a satellite about 1 million miles away from Earth that's designed to detect these things. It can be that energy that, like, have you noticed, Aries, that when you're like waiting in line at a Starbucks or waiting for your food, you're sitting there at Panda Express and you're just hanging out and all of a sudden the phone just locks. YouTube doesn't work. Text message doesn't work. You're like, what's going on? I'm in the middle of a heavily populated area. I'm not out in the woods or anything. And the phone was just working right a minute ago. That's those solar flares emitting that energy onto the planet that messes with the planet's electrical field. It's like a sound wave. Okay? All right. Give me something on this new energy, this Page of Pentacles. Did you meet them at the gym? What's up with that? All right, let's go for it. Cool. Four of Wands. This one kind of grants your wishes. Could be part of your twin flame journey as you've gone through all the tests and everything of this past life energy. But then you've got a wish granted. This is like a heavy knitted blanket, that energy on the couch. It's your wish. It's the stuff that makes you feel safe, that renews and reignites the spark, Aries energy, that lets you go forward onto this one here. So there's this new person that you've been talking to. It could actually be this person coming back in a new light, but I'm not seeing that. With the Ten of Wands, on the Ten of Wands future, this one here is the one that's actually manifesting your end point, the end game, where it's like, whoa, yes, we made it. I don't have to worry about this stuff anymore, okay? 14 Wands comes up. You're going to be born on the 14th. The Knight of Wands to the Tower card on the Hermit. Could be a Virgo, could be a Scorpio, another Aries or a Sagittarius. There's a lot of fire, there's a lot of passion on this one here, okay? It's like maybe you guys either work together or you do something hobby-wise, whether it is even just you met them at the gym, or but I'm being told they actually kind of run in your friend circle, okay? And it's kind of like some guidance, especially with signs in that. If you've noticed a lot of, like, if you're watching the news or you're watching TV or shows or programming, this person shows up in the energy. Like this person's name becomes a name that somebody's talking about on TV, or a commercial that comes on, and it makes you think a little about it. It's kind of like your guides letting you know that, hey, there's something to it. And I see that they could run in your same friend circle type of thing, because there's a passion here. Like maybe you guys are both into the stars, or weather, or the numerology, or music, art, or something that connects you guys together. Scorpio energy with Tupac showing up to Chuck Berry on the Knight of Wands. That's a generational gap that's being closed right now between this. Maybe there's a bit of an age difference between you guys, or even not so much like the age difference as I'm seeing just like a mindset difference on this one that comes through, or even straight up height difference, but not that much. In your case, I'm seeing that you guys are rather kind of close in height, like almost like eye to eye level, because I just heard they see each other on eye to eye level, Archer. So it's something like that where like they're not super tall compared to you, but you guys are kind of close, where you guys can communicate equally and fair without somebody like, in the past, you had that one person, if there was a height thing, that liked putting stuff on the top shelves just to mess with you, all right? Or if there's a little bit of that military training involved, you learned from it. Like, think of that test if you're getting into like the Army or the Marines, where like a corporal or something will like be like, okay, you can only move one finger and you got to try to touch me, blah, blah, blah. It's boring. But that whole energy that you get one step ahead of the energetical curve, where like he'll take your other hand and just be like, boop, got you. And that sort of a thing. So you're ahead of this and trying to rise through something that you've only dreamt about with the tower. Because originally your energy of the Fool is shown taking a leap off of the tower. And think of like those holograms of Tupac and holograms of Elvis and Roy Orbison have been showing up to re-energize a spark from a past life connection, which is why you might even be at a point of thinking like, is that friend we were talking about? That one guy that I met, or the girl, male Aries, no worries. Girls could crush too. Somebody that might like throw a little compliment your way, or find a reason to talk to you. The one at work that has to come by your office all the time when you're like, do you really need anything? And they're like, I forgot my pen. Can I borrow yours? You're like, really? It's like this positive little glimmer or sparkle of attention, because the opposite of a trigger, like from what you've dealt with over here, is those little glimmers. The one that shows up and you like don't mind the attention. You might be thinking, wait, well, this is a coworker, or this is so-and-so's friend. I'm not sure if we can go forward on this. Let's find out. Five of Swords to the Knight of Swords to the Nine of Wands. You're a little nervous about it, but you're interested in something with the Six of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Taurus, Sagittarius, Aquarius shows up here, because the Knight of Wands is Top Gun Maverick showing up ready to come in and go forward on this one here. All right. You've got J Balvin showing up, and there are little horsies on that deck too. That's Maverick showing up, Goose and Rooster, flying into the danger zone, Top Gun style, where my pilot's at. Come on, Aries. And coming out with that Five of Swords to heal, to take these Three of Swords. This one here makes you feel happy, or you get these little messages, and they kind of perk you up, even if it's a work email, or just like a, hey, check out this routine, or check out this little meme I found. These Three of Swords are in the Five of Swords card, Aquarius energy. That's why I love the Five of Swords, and I love Aquarians, because they've got that ability to take those Three of Swords and be like, it never happened. We're going to heal right now and fix it. So this energy shows up in a different mindset for you. Even though I just chucked the card, which is something I really don't usually do, but it's a new way of thinking about things with the Nine of Wands. You're a little nervous and closed off and guarded to it. If it's the past person coming back, Archangel Michael's put him in check, where you've got the same person, but they're showing up in like a newer energy. All right. So outcome on the moon here, especially if you were born on the 5th or the 9th. Let's see going forward. We got a little bit on this one here. Seven of Cups to the Sun card with the King of Cups. We now have a divine couple in this one, the King to the Queen of Cups. This thing here went into a different direction really fast, where you guys check each other's boxes, your chakras off, and you find a little bit of happiness with Harry Styles showing up with his pink feather boa coming right out there. What's up, Leo? Mention the Leo energy coming off of this one here, where you've cut out the past, and like if they can't maintain on your level, if they don't have ability to ask you how you're doing, and their focus is always on themselves, then you're going to find someone that gets you on your level for this equal relationship. Seven of Cups to the Sun card, and to bring things forward in this one here, okay? So you've got a positive outcome with the King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces energy on this one, where you found that divine couple that you can love freely with the 10 cups that you're manifesting. And the Queen to the King of Cups, Madonna to Elton John come in on this one here. And it's that little flicker, like a candle in the wind. If you're an Aries, I'm seeing an Aries that really likes your scented candles, like you hop online and you get the scent of the candles with the Aries flame, like from cities and different things like that. It allows you to open up your heart chakra, because the 7 of Cups shows the options are gone. Scorpio energy, that you've taken the time on your own energy to level all your chakras up. That's the definition on the 7 of Cups. Scorpio is the energy that can go through 7 different levels of ascension in their timelines, that allows every chakra head to toe to energize so that you know exactly what you want. And then the sun to the moon literally comes in, that you get the whole spectrum on this one, sun to moon. It allows you to open your heart and be more vulnerable and overcome the energies of what this person was doing and what the past people before this person was doing, where they didn't care about you. They were more worried about their money, their own energies. You'd have to sit and listen all the time to everything they had going on. Then they never made time for you. 3 of Swords. This one here kind of gets it. This is that one that at that point would be kind of like, oh, okay, or I'm not your special person right now. I'm going to be your best friend. What they do at work? And they really want to know about it. 7 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands. This is that start point that lets you guys go forward. It is a new energy. It's something fresh. I'm seeing in areas that won't let the past back in because they've tried too hard and then they went too quiet. Whereas it's like Archer, they're kind of happy in their cup energy, just running around in circles, faking it till they make it and thinking they're fine with that. And let them go find someone else to lash out to. Forward momentum on this with the Ace of Pentacles is something new that comes in where you guys work together. Teamwork makes the dream work. That you each have been through a lot of this past stuff. Maybe it's even somebody you've talked about if they're in your friend circle where they know like what the past person did to you. They've had past people do the same thing to them. Okay. On this 5 of Pentacles, you both have been left out in the cold. And then it's kind of that energy of Zeno's paradox. What happens when 2 hurt people, right? When an irresistible force meets an immovable object, you find 2 people that actually will love each other because they don't have the ability to hurt somebody the way they've been hurt. All right, going forward, whoa, 5 of Pentacles on the 5 of Pentacles to the Star card. Check that out. Thank you. This is why it comes in. On the 5 of Pentacles squared, that's when my guides and God tells me, keep going, Archer, here, a message where you guys find this energy to roll forward. And in the last outcome, the 9 of Pentacles to the Star, it's that moment when you least suspect it, Aquarius energy, that what you've dreamt and what you've manifested comes in. It's like, well, these past energies are still dealing with their law of attractions and going all Abraham Hicks. God isn't going to do that. Like, think about it. If somebody comes at you and demands you to do something, like, okay, Aries, you're going to love me. You'd be the first one to be like, no, try that one again. You know, come back later. And sorry, not home. I have selective hearing going on. God's going to do the same thing. Abraham Hicks is like last generation now. It's phasing out as we go into this new energy of manifesting from gratitude and lack, the law of resonance, where you're just grateful for what you've been through, grateful for what's coming your way. Because if you look at God and go Abraham Hicks and be like, all right, this is my person, I'm attracting what I want, God's gonna be like, oh yeah, well, good luck with that one. Let me know how it turns out. I'll be here when you come around. But you come at it and be like, I'm grateful for surviving the journey. I'm grateful for this interest. I'm grateful for my money, my health, my wealth. God's like, oh, you want some more of that? No. All right, let's try it out. And it ushers in the energy to come out and complete the healing journey. 5 of Pentacles up straight to the 9 of Pentacles. Where you're on point, you got everything growing out here, and the Magician comes in squared. You have a lot of repeating cards to sync and get your energies on the same track. Page of Wands, King of Pentacles to the 10 Swords on the 7 of Wands comes in. Magician to the Death card on the 4 of Cups. The end of the overwhelming energies here. This new person that's coming in or has just recently started that you're like, no, Archer, that's just a buddy of mine. I don't know. But you guys have piqued each other's interest going forward in an energy of healing, where maybe you do work together on this. And the passion is hidden out underneath there, with Miley Cyrus showing up on Lana Del Rey. That's coming in for a collab that's like the one you would least suspect. These two, you wouldn't expect these two to show up on stage and do a collab together. And yet the outcome shows the King of Pentacles, that it works out and you get some money. BIG, the power of hypnotizing, where the healing work you've done goes into the 5 of Wands and teamwork comes together to finally make the dream work. Because you both have been in so much hurt, so much energy in the past, that you've cleared the past energies out to go forward Ten of Wands to the Ten of Swords, repeating tens. Angel number 1010 might even resonate on your direction because you both have been hurt too much. The past has hurt you guys too much. The Ten of Wands has left you feeling burnt out, especially if I'm talking to an Aries. That have you noticed that when you light a candle or if you smoke, I mean, I don't, but judgment-free zone, it's all cool, whatever, that the smoke always winds up getting in your eyes or blowing towards you, and then you move the candle and you're like, I'll put it over here so I don't have to deal with it. And you go back over here and the candle smoke's like, you're like, stop that, what are you doing? And it keeps following you. That's the energy. That's what's magnetically attracting. That leads you to a Ten of Wands to the Ten of Swords, Gemini, Sagittarius energy, and that mutable energy to go forward and heal from the stuff you've been through in the past while staying protected and guarded with the Nine of Wands. Because this is a wounded warrior energy. The two hurt people come together who don't want to be hurt the way they were hurt in the past. So you guys actually wind up respecting each other. You can be slightly more vulnerable, letting the love because you've done the work to filter out the stuff that no longer suits you. And with your intuition strengthening, with those solar flares and the CMEs that are happening right now, that allows you to go forward and manifest what you want. I've seen Aries that never got roses or has never had flowers given to them in the past. This one shows up like what was that? Bachelor with the rose, and like, this is the one. I claim it on this one. And you get to go forward in a place of gratitude where you come through it. You might even have somebody that your friends have been recommending that could be this person. And you might be willing about taking someone out of the friend zone because they just get you. And it's like, well, yeah, I've already talked to him a lot about this stuff, Archer. But this allows you to let a real love in and close in some distance. There could be even distance between you guys, or you met online and you wind up in the Empress energy. You're just going to have to receive all of it on this. The World card's back, the King of Wands to the Queen of Swords, and that King of Cups keeps showing up. Aretha Franklin jumps right out at me that this is the RESPECT that you have dreamt about, manifested, and wanted to. This here starts out small and builds the relationship into something you've dreamt about. It gives you that honesty and loyalty with the World's card squared, which was up here in your energy. Your base current energy is manifesting your future. You're in charge right now. The choice winds up being yours. And the King of Wands to the Queen of Swords, that's the passion and the air energy that shows up to get that respect and the nurturing love with the Pisces energy that you deserve. Right there, okay? You wind up with the moves like Jagger, but on Aries energy. And your outcome, we have come full circle on the reading, that you're in an Empress energy, all receiving of what's coming your way. And we go from the World card, your immediate influence is the World card, the end of our story, where you've made it to that point that you find the loyalty, the honesty, the player energy's gone, the cheating energy's gone, the liars are gone, and you find someone that wants the same things that you do, and you guys just get each other. Beautiful energy. Wow. Aries, thank you so much. Claim this one. You have come a long way, literally from a Three of Swords to the World card, that you manifest the outcome you desire in an Empress energy. It's beautiful. All right. You've got strong fire, definitely. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are here. Gemini and Cancer as well. Definitely a lot of Virgo and Capricorn. A little bit of Taurus. Scorpio's definitely here, along with Aquarius as well, too. Also could be another Aries, because the fire energy is strong on this one, where you literally get to come out of the cold and find someone that will actually talk to you and love and want you. All right? Claim it down in the comment section. Let's manifest it and make it happen. And leave a comment. Let me know how this resonates, to what point you're at on your journey. World card squared. When I get all these repeating cards where the decks are syncing up, you're manifesting that one like literally right around the corner, just right over the horizon on this. All right? You might even already be talking to him too. Empress to the High Priestess. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. I'm Archer. It's what I do. High Priestess of the Six of Pentacles on the Hanged Man. Patience being a virtue. To the Strength card to the Emperor. It is closer in incoming. Empress to the Emperor. Separate about 4 cards. With the High Priestess. You won't believe it when it happens, but there is a meetup in there. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Aries, for being here. Yeah, leave a comment. Let me know how it resonates. I know it takes me a minute to respond to them all, but I do see, read, like, and love all your comments and do respond to them eventually. Sometimes a little Knight of Pentacles because I stay busy, but just like my emails, I do respond to all of them. All right. And remember, this could resonate to any and all placements of Aries within your chart, because we're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And with the mega Googleplex trillions of stars and planets out there, there is something in every single part of our signs and our houses. It's just that NASA doesn't know it yet. Okay? Definitely. And yeah, thank you, Aries, very much for taking the time today to let me read your love, your life, and your energies. I appreciate you for that and love you very much. Thank you for being a part of the fam. We treat our comment section kind of like Facebook. We all talk. We all interact. All right? And God, thank you for the messages today we got for Aries. We are truly grateful for helping Aries on their path. I'm sending you like big spinny hugs. Like you need a cuddle on the couch, Aries. Totally. Movie night. Calling it. Okay. But yeah. Aries, remember, join me tonight at 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern, right about there. I'm going to give myself a time range because it happens. I'm really great with clock energy. But yeah, we're going to do a special all signs that focuses on what all of these CMEs are doing to each sign and how it's affecting how we feel, how we speak, and how we're loving and everything. So it's going to be pretty intense. All right. And check out the community post and Instagram to see. I will be, you can hang out with me for Tarot Club Wednesday night in Rochester, Michigan at the Downtown Tarot Company. Come and see me in Allen Park this Sunday from 12 to 6 for a meet and read where you can book a reading with me in person, or we'll just hang out and check out all the vendors and the sites, okay? Everything is on TikTok, Instagram, and also in the community section. All right, guys? So until next time, thank you very much for being here, Aries, and I will see you then. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I now offer the Zoom one-on-one personal reads, as well as the traditional private YouTube link videos. All right. Aries, until next time, I will see you then. All right. Namaste. You know I love you, Aries. You guys are awesome. All right. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I will see you later. Thank you, Earth Angel. Thank you, Mod Squad. Alba, everyone, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Zeus, thank you as well very much. All right, guys, I'm going to go get ready for Taurus, and I will see you all later. Same over here, Tia Line. Thank you on Instagram for being a part of this too. Love you guys. Bye.